Well, of course, the cooler weather of fall is continuing, and that has many people looking to take their love of outdoor sports indoors.
Yeah, and you know, pickleball is one of the fastest growing recreational sports, and we got the chance to check out the indoor pickleball courts at Five Seasons Family Sports Club to see what the hype is all about.
Well, I'm sure by now you have heard about pickleball. It is pretty much everywhere. We wanted to go straight to the source to learn more. I'm here with our friend Matt at Five Seasons. Matt, so pickleball, when did it become so popular?
Pickleball is really hot. I mean, it has become so popular the last year or two. We're finding that if you look at our courts, they're now all tennis and pickleball courts. They used to just be tennis courts. Now they're pickle everywhere.
It's awesome, and it seems like it's kind of a cool combination of what, like tennis, maybe a little bit of racquetball?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a good, fun racket sport. You can kind of make it as leisurely or as active as you want, and that's one of the appeals of it.
What seems to be more popular these days, tennis or pickleball?
If you look at growth, most people would say pickleball. I think tennis is growing too, so we're in a really good era for racket sports, and we're enjoying it.
That's awesome. So what are some of the primary differences between tennis and pickleball?
Well, I think one of the big things is space, right? Like pickleball, it's a much shorter court, and you can play in approximate location to your friends, and you can talk and be social and hang out. And then I think with that as well, it might be a little easier to pick up because you're not hitting at such a large distance, right? You know, the thing about pickleball, you can come out, you can play, and probably in the first day, you're going to be having good rallies. It'll probably take you 5-10 minutes. You'll get going.
Okay.
Now, it's hard to master, just like tennis is, but a little bit maybe easier to get off the ground running.
So Tim Geraci, tell us about this facility. There's a lot going on here in terms of pickleball.
Yes, so here we have 8 tennis courts, which is 16 pickleball courts. Between all of our facilities at Five Seasons, we have 48 pickleball courts, so one of the most around the area. So I think it's easy to pick up. You can play with your kids in the driveway like we do, play with friends, family. There's competitive tournaments and leagues, so there's just the different abilities and levels, and pickleball is just crazy, which I think makes it such a popular sport.
So if you're going to play for the first time, what do you need to know?
Stay out of the kitchen, okay? And always try to get to the net and get the ball out of the air when you can.
Yeah, okay. And so when you celebrate, what do you do?
Hit the paddles.
All right.
There you go. That was good.
Now I'm back. God,
I did get a couple aces that we didn't show.
You did. You totally did.
I aced it a number, but the last shot, I think you got me.
Well,
so we got to go back and because I got to get you back.
I mean, it's like kind of like, how would you describe the ball? It's like a heavier wiffle ball.
Yeah.
It is.
You put some heat on it, though.
I did.
I'm just saying.
When I left, the guy said, "You got game." I'm
Have
like,
either of
I
you,
do.
though, played pickleball before that?
Never.
No, I hadn't.
That was my first time.
Neither. I mean, I've done racquetball, tennis.
Right, and we were
But-
talking. It's kind of a combination of like so many different racket
Ping pong,
sports
yeah.
together.
And we did it for a little while, too, so it was kind of cool. I set up and recorded a quick time lapse.
Yes.
And so this was
let's
like
see.
Michelle and I, and we had Jack, who helps us out on the show, was there. Michaela, we were all out here doing this. And so it doesn't move this fast. But you can get like a really good volley going, and you can see how they've adapted. It's much smaller than the tennis court because the ball doesn't
I
travel
love
as
how
fast.
you just see the ball kind of.
Just pew, pew, pew.
It gets
Going
your
back
heart
and
rate up,
forth.
though.
It was a lot of
That's
fun.
really
Yes.
good exercise.
Really
and I
good.
can see how people can get addicted to it. Because
Oh,
I really
absolutely.
want to go back.
Yeah,
they have
It would
leagues,
be such a
too.
fun thing for us to do again. And I also liked that this is one that you can pick up pretty quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was saying, obviously, it takes a long time to master it, but we got in there within 5 minutes.
I mean, how did you guys feel after the lesson? Do you feel like you confident to do it?
Me?
Yeah.
Michelle was really
Yeah.
competitive.
You were- I mean, you
she
were
was
on it.
really
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
I can't remember.
I want to
like,
go back.
There were some of the intricacies, like with the rules and stuff.
The kitchen,
Yeah,
that was
and that-
confusing. And then
that
when
little
you
line
serve,
space.
it has to go to one side. And
Yeah. But
Right.
that
Yeah.
stuff you can pick up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And
I
you
like
can
the
also
part,
do
it's
this.
exercise. You know, it's really good exercise, and it's not too much.
No.
You know, not too much.
And you can socialize too,
Yeah.
because you're not super far away from one another as you would be with tennis.
Mm-hmm.
I actually know a couple of our coworkers that play this, and they have a couple adult beverages while they play
Well,
too.
you know what?
Oh,
There's a
now you're
pickleball
talking.
lodge coming to Westchester where they're going to have a
Really?
bar and all
Really?
kinds of stuff. It's coming. I don't know exactly when, but it's coming, and it's going to be huge because it's one of the fastest growing sports, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, it sounds like another story idea, if I ever heard one. We'll have to go back.
Cheers, baby.
We will have to do that for sure. Pickleball and a bar. Pickle bar.